ॐ अज्ञानतिमिरञ्जस्य ज्ञानाञ्जनशलाकये चक्षुरुन्मीलितं येन तस्मै श्रीगुरवे नमः। श्रीचैतन्यमनोभीष्टं स्थापितं येन भूतले स्वयं रूपगदामह्यं ददाति स्वपदान्तिकं। वन्देऽहं श्रीगुरु श्रीयुतपथकमलं श्रीगुरुन् वैष्णवां च श्रीरूपं सागरजातं सागररघुनाथान्वितं तां सजीवं साद्वैतं सावधूतं परिजनसहितं कृष्णचैतन्यदेवं श्रीराधा कृष्णपादान् सगण ललिता श्रीविशाखान्वितं च। हे कृष्णा करुणा सिन्धु दीनबन्धो जगत्पते गोपेश गोपिका कान्त राधा कान्त नमोऽस्तुते। जयदां सुरदो फङ्गोर्मम मन्दमतिर्गति मत्सर्वस्य पादाम्बोजौ राधा मदनमोहनौ दिव्यवृन्दारण्यकल्पद्रुमादगश्रीमद्रत्नाकारो सिंहासनौ श्रीमद् राधा श्रीलगोविन्ददेवो प्रेस्ते लिबि सेव्यमानो स्मरामि। श्रीमान् रासरसारम्भि वंशीवटतटस्थित कर्षन् वेणुस्वनैर्गोपीर्गोपीनाथ श्रियस्तिनः तप्त काञ्चन गौराङ्गी राधे वृन्दावनेश्वरी वृषभानुसुते देवी प्रणमामि हरिप्रिये। वाञ्छाकल्पतरुभ्यश्च कृपा सिन्धुभ्येव च पतितानां पावनेभ्यो वैष्णवेभ्यो नमो नमः। नमः ॐ विष्णुपादाय कृष्णप्रेष्ठाय भूतले श्रीमते भक्तिविकास स्वामिनिति नामिने। नमः ॐ विष्णुपादाय कृष्णप्रेष्ठाय भूतले श्रीमते भक्तिवेदान्त स्वामिनिति नामिने। नमस्ते सारस्वते देवे गौरवाणी प्रचारिणे निर्विशेष शून्यवादी पाश्चात्य देशतारिणे श्रीकृष्ण चैतन्य प्रभु नित्यानंद श्री अद्वैत गदाधर शिवासादि गौर भक्त वृंद। हरे कृष्ण 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 हरे 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 राम 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 हरे हरे। मुखं करोति वाचालं पंगं लङ्घयते गिरिं यत्कृपातमहं वन्दे श्रीगुरुं दीनधारणं। नामश्रेष्ठं मनुमपि सच्चिपुत्रम् अत्र स्वरूपं रूपं तस्याग्रजं मुरुपुरीं मादिरीं गोष्ठवतीं राधाकुण्डं गिरिवरमहो राधिका माधवासं प्राप्तो यस्य प्रतीद्व श्रीगुरुं तं नतोऽस्मि। Hare Krishna, welcoming you all to this Stri Dharma classes. So, some points are again and again repeated, but many new devotees are hearing all these classes. So, we need to sometimes we need to repeat important points and learn every day to achieve perfection in this direction also. For women, for men also, everybody has their duties. Duty for the body, duty for the soul. So, when we compare man and woman, duties are different. They have different set of uh, duties. So that's why Matajis have different class. We have different rules. They have different rules. If we understand that, there will not be any competition. There is nothing called, oh, you are superior and I'm inferior. Nothing like that. So many times we see in this material world there is a competition going on. Women always wanted to imitate men, but it is like a fish want to fly, a bird want to swim. It won't work out. Then problems will come. So if we understand what is our nature, how we are designed, women are designed in particular way. So if she acts according to her nature, then success is easy. Otherwise, she has to struggle a lot because her nature is different and she is in a different setup. Then it creates problem for her and for the family and for the society also. So when she understands this, then she takes steps that how she can perform very nicely in the given present body and setup of duties. So Manu Samhita speaks about duties of women. So the Manu Samhita clearly says that it's a verse, very nice verse. which says Vaivahiho Vidhi Samskaro Vaidi comes Rutaha. Pati Seva Guru Vaso Kruthartho Agni Parikriya. It says that for women, marriage is Upanayanam ceremony. Serving the husband is the religious duty for her. Means Guru Seva. When marriage is Upanayanam ceremony, serving the husband is the serving the Guru. And her home is the Gurukul. And her household chores are the Agnihotra, fire sacrifice. So this is the Manu Samhita is saying. So all the scriptures say that for women, a different set of duties are there. So the duty starts, last class I was describing about she should get up early, clean the house, put rangoli, make the house aromatic. So that the Lakshmi, along with her husband Narayana, is willing to come. Then she lights the lamp in the altar, performs puja, cook nicely, keep the house clean. These are all our concern, our duty. How she manages it is up to her. And how she manages the finance, how she handles the human relation, everything she has to perform in the house. But people think that if you do all these things, then you are not great. If you go out and work somewhere, earn money or gain some name, then you are best. So now the society's trend has become like that. But what happened, the result of that society we are seeing that the more the women go out, the more she is being abused. The more the woman forgets her nature and forget her duty, the more calamities are happening in the society. We see that every day. So no school is teaching this, that what is your duty, how a woman should be taken care, that nobody is willing to do that. But everybody says that women can get freedom by money. Like giving a child a knife and say that the child is safe. If you give a knife to the child, will the child be safe? Because child doesn't know how to handle the knife. Immediately the child cuts his hand or cuts the other's body because it doesn't know how to handle. So no maturity. So similarly, the money with women, uh, but one may argue, no, no, now women are in management, women are here, women are there. So, but we have evidence that women are emotionally weak and certain departments are not given to her. One such department is going out and earning money. But now the whole world is for whole world is not aware of this factor. Women's nature is very soft. So the Manu's rule, the Bhagavatam rule, duties for a women, Bhagavatam is clearly saying. Last week we saw that in seventh canto. Seventh canto we have two verses. So we will have a look so that the new devotees can see that, okay, Bhagavatam is speaking. Even devotees, they are not aware. This is the problem in the society. Devotee women also think that no, we should also go out and Sankirtan and we should, you know, do manly duty. But here, you see, this is Bhagavatam, 10th canto, 29th verse, 29th chapter, 24th verse. This is spoken by Krishna. Bhartu Sushrusanam. Sushrusanam means service. Bhartu means husband. Bhartu Sushrusanam Strinam. Parodharmo hi amayaya. Tad bandhunam cha kalyanah prajanam chanuposhanam. We'll see the meaning. The highest religious duty for a woman is to sincerely serve her husband, behave well towards her husband and husband's family, and take good care of her children. I am not saying this. This is said by Bhagavatam. Bhagavatam says the highest religious duty for a woman is to take care of the husband. Bhartu means husband. Parodharma. Parodharma means the highest duty. And Tadbandhunam, husband's family member. This is not okay. At least people say that you have to be okay with your husband, but the husband's relatives, nobody is teaching. Even devotee parents, they are against it. They teach, you don't know about your mother-in-law. We all know. You now only came to know. She's bad. You have to leave it. Leave her. You have to take a revenge. You should fight. Such teachings are given by the family members, but they don't know this. Once the girl is married, her family becomes the husband's family. Then she has to. Her husband's parents are her parents. First priority goes to the husband's family. Why such rule? Question arises. This is how the women's life is designed. Until our marriage, she has to live in parents' house, and afterwards, she should transfer herself to the husband's family. This is clearly dictated by the Shastra. So, for many, many lifetimes, it was like that only. This is the rule for women. She grow up in one family and go and get settled in another family, husband's family. So there our duty is to take care of the husband, take care of husband's parents, husband's relatives, and children, and take care of. This is our prime duty. So many people think that what is there, but above that, one should go out, earn money, become the financial supporter of the family is more important. Now, people uh, designed the world in such a way that the needs are more, the loans are more, so the luxury is more. So both should work, and you neglect the house. So the husband should give also do household chores because the wife is going out and earning money. So such things, such confusions. Before these confusions were not there in Vedic society, such confusions are not there. They were clear. And the women has no such a burden. So we see one more verse which also says um, 7:11:25. The duties of a woman. Mm, mm. We'll go for 7. We saw in 10th canto, Krishna is saying. Now we will see 7th canto, Narad Muni is saying the duties of, this is perfect society. The title is perfect society. So in that, Narad Muni is saying the duties of a woman. So Bhagavatam is the highest authority. So 7, 11, 25, also 28, two verses are speaking. Many verses are speaking, so I have taken only the important verses. So this is the very, very important verse to understand Stri Dharma, duties of a chaste woman. Strinam cha pati devanam cha tach shushru anukulata. Tad bandhusu anuvrittischa nityam tat vrata dharanam. What is the vrata for a woman, chaste woman, is explained here. To render service to the husband, to be always favorably disposed towards the husband, to be equally well disposed toward the husband's relatives and friends, and to follow the vows of the husband. These are the 4 principles to be followed by women described as chaste. So, what is the woman's goal should be for every girl should have that in this lifetime I should remain chaste. That every woman should make a vow because the chastity is very powerful thing. If you remain chaste, that itself will give you lots of merits. lots of auspiciousness, lots of support, power that we see everywhere in Shastra. The chaste ladies can do anything. They are more than a mystic yogis. Mystic yogis do many magics, right? A chaste lady can also do that. So, by only simply following these things, not necessary to do something else. If you, if a woman simply renders service to the husband, always favorably disposed towards her, toward the husband, and taking care of the husband's relatives. See here, to be equally well disposed. So she has a clear understanding. Now, this is my family and I serve them with sincerity, with a clear mind, to follow the vows of the husband. These are all the vows followed by a chaste woman. Again, in another verse, in the same seventh canto, 28, again in 28, see here also there are so many rules are given. A chaste woman must dress nicely. We'll see that also, okay. So see, a chaste woman must dress nicely and decorate herself with golden ornaments for the pleasure of her husband, always wearing clean and attractive garments. She should sweep and clean the household with water and other liquids so that the entire house is always pure and clean. She should collect the household paraphernalia and keep the house always aromatic with incense and flowers, and must be ready to execute the desire of her husband. Being modest and truthful, controlling her senses, speaking in sweet words, a chaste woman should engage in the service of her husband with love according to time and circumstance. Okay, now we will go for the 28th verse, which is also important. Oh, 28. A chaste, you see, it is describing about uh, a chaste woman should not be greedy, but satisfied in all circumstances. She must be very expert in handling household affairs, should be fully conversant with religious principle. She should speak pleasingly and truthfully, and she should be very careful and always clean and pure. Thus, a chaste woman should engage with affection in the service of a husband who is not fallen. Okay, so now we have I have shown, and stop here. So, three Bhagavatam verses we have seen, and one Manu Samhita we have seen. So, all the Shastra says that women to follow her Stri Dharma. Her thing is in the house, and that also needs efficiency, intelligence. It is not that, oh, you only housewife. That we should remove from our mind. It is not only housewife. Housewife has a responsibility. If we compare the modern ladies in this world, they don't bother about the cleanliness of the house. They don't worry about the food, because the food part is very, very, very important, because that is that without eating we cannot live. If you cook, if the wife of the house cook, she cooks with love. But nowadays, because the girls, the ladies, they go out for work, and so most of the time they buy outside or keep somebody to cook. So all these things change the consciousness of the house. So we women should understand that cooking, cleaning, taking care of children, taking care of husband, serving the family is very important, which will help her. So what happens nowadays? The society make the woman to get highly qualified. For example, if a woman is a doctor, or maybe scientist, so they feel that if they do the household chores, They feel that I am a servant maid. What? So every time when such a household chores are asked to perform, they think that this is servant's work, not my work. Because, it's not my responsibility. Why I should do this? So such a thinking came. But the household chores are designed to keep her healthy also. So many Matajis write to me, I am upset, what should I do? Different situations, different solutions are given. I tell, go and clean the Maha cleaning, start Maha cleaning. This is practically helpful. When you are in the fighting mood with the husband, when you divert the mind in cleaning the house, your heart get cleaned. You clean the house, the heart gets cleaned. That's what Chaitanya Mahaprabhu also taught us. Cheto Darpana Marjanam. Gundicha Marjanam. Tomorrow, Jagannath is coming to Gundicha temple. But today we are cleaning from big stone to small stone. For all the dirts are cleaned off. So when you clean the house with care and attention, your heart also get cleaned. So nowadays women get, recently one girl, and devotee girl only, is in process of divorce. I get very pained. But nowadays we cannot, though I am in a devotee community, nobody can tell anyone. Who are you? Why you are telling? What's your business? You mind your own business. So that is the attitude. For petty matter, she is losing that, losing the her life. She doesn't know how to cook in time, but I heard that she is earning some good amount. But money will not give you safety and chastity. Now, if a woman is alone, she had a problem because she doesn't do the household chores. That's a problem for her. If you do household chores properly, then you're accepted, but practically it disturbed the family. So that is kept as the main criteria for the misunderstanding between husband and wife. I was pained to see, you have a child also. If you become a single mother, to educate take care of the children and work and then maintain the family, how big it is, how big problematic it is. Emotionally, you are insecure. And here, for a woman, the first thing she should maintain is the chastity. She should have only one man in one life. You may ask, why not this for men? Men also has different rules. We are not talking about men's rule here, so I am not touching those things. So for a woman, one lifetime, one husband. That's all. But if you have fight, if somebody is having fight with the husband for petty things and or big thing, she is the loser. An important point she has to lose because outside world how it is going to be we don't know. So many such problems are coming. So if women take some steps, okay, I will take some steps to protect myself. I will follow these rules, which is given by Bhagavatam. Because I am a devotee. I put tilak, I put kantimala, and I want to go back home, back to Godhead. So Bhagavatam gives me guidelines and I will follow that. I will follow and I will be in the safe hands. When you follow Sri Dharma and Jiva Dharma, you are a spirit soul, you have to follow regulative principles and chant the holy name of the Lord. Along with that, you perform your Sri Dharma, then you have double power. That gives you enormous power. Then, you will gain respect. So I follow that. I go according to that. If you decide like that, your life will be supported by the Supreme Lord also. He is there inside the heart as Antaryami Paramatma. He will award you as he awarded many, many jivas. It is your choice. Either I want to be some scientist or some space. One lady went to space also because she doesn't know what is Tridharma, and she thought going to space is my life goal. In this life or next life, you become a what you become. We don't know what is your consciousness that you will become. And some ladies they choose to become Miss World, Miss Universe. They think, oh, this is great. We don't know. Next life we may become Miss Pig in the pig society. We have life. We understood what is the goal of human life. So we don't fall into the lower category. I have seen some devotees after taking of Krishna consciousness, after becoming devotees, they would like to promote themselves in modern clothing, no tilak. I'm surprised. After taking initiation and they wear modern attires, what for? They understand that yeah, the body is for exposing, show that I'm very modern. You say some they come to ISKCON only to speak in English. That is also some I, I'm speaking in English. So this also they made it material. So it is not so. Prabhupada didn't like it. Prabhupada always wanted the women disciples, women followers to be in sari. That's why during the Diksha ceremony, we wear sari and take initiation. After initiation, they don't have any. No, I want to be how I want to be. In Facebook, one girl is writing, no, I want to be free. I want to wear whatever dress I want to, so that I feel freedom. Women has no freedom. Women can, no jiva has freedom. No jivas has freedom. All the jivas are dependent. And women is double dependent because of her body. So I always laugh at the women police. Because if a women police is there, some men police should be there to escort her. I don't know why the women police. What is the purpose of women police? I don't understand. Anyway, government has different policy. Also, this in army. So how she will manage her life? What she will do for the 3 days in the month? The 3 days in the month is for holiday for her. Monthly 3 days is a holiday for her from her household course. The family should understand, and everybody should understand Sri Dharma. Then only we can, we can be successful. Anyway, at least if the women understand, she will try to follow many things. When she try to follow many things, the family will be cooperative. Like when you don't argue, you don't fight, you do perfectly your duty in time, you cook nicely and give. Husband is going to job by 8 o'clock, 7:30, you be ready with everything. He will be pleased. Definitely, this pleases everyone. You cook nicely, give a box to him, prasadam, in time, deliciously, varietily, though he will definitely be your support, indirectly be your slave. That is the way how women should conquer the family's love. Mother-in-law, father-in-law, and the relatives, children. Children should have nice bonding with the mother because mother is the guide. First guru for a child is mother. So women has multiple roles to play. But the society made this role, as a very uh, very low grade service. No, You see, I gave one class on motherhood. Great warriors, great leaders, great spiritual personalities were guided by mother, support given enough love by the mother. That's why they came to this world and they got the mother's love and support, encouragement, and then they became big personalities. So there is a verse also, like saying also, every successful man has a woman behind. Maybe that is a wife or mother. So we have important role to play that we have to understand by following Sri Dharma. So following Sri Dharma is very simple, nothing complicated. Like complicated in driving bike. Okay. Nowadays, women drive bike, but they don't know cooking. They drive bike and trucks, but they don't know how to wear a sari. So for me, it's like what is happening here? So this Sri Dharma Pattati, there is a book called Sri Dharma Pattati, written by a rishi, Yajnavalkya and Trayambaka. This Trayambaka, he is writing. It's a very big book, and it every single detail is mentioned in that. How she should speak, how she should get ready, what are all the clothes she has to wear, how she should speak, what is right, what is wrong. Everything is it is mentioned. I'm last week I gave you some points. This week I'm continuing with that. That she should get up before the family members get up. She should go to sleep before after everybody after winding up everything. She should know how to manage the family with the income given by the husband. The family's income, how she should manage and, you know, efficiently. And then how she should keep the house clean and she should cook very nicely and she should decorate herself so nicely. It should not be very luxury or very extravagant. It should be simple but sweet. So here it is mentioned that she should wear gold ornaments, not too much, not too above your budget. According to your budget, you wear nicely, you save money for the future of the family. So all these things needs intelligence. If you use that intelligence, the family is happy. You are happy in that happy family. And it is said that a woman doesn't have a sannyasi life, no ascetic. And a woman here, Yegyavalkya and Trayambaka, they say that women should never associate with the female ascetic. Some rare ascetics are there in the history, but generally there is no female ascetic because the Manusamhita and other Shastra says that there is no sannyas or renunciant life for women. So if something is there, the woman, if a woman becomes a widow, then her life is an ascetic life, but still she is not going out of the house. She stays in the house under the guidance of other family members, maybe son or maybe other family members, and live a ascetic life. This is one way that she can become a saint. Otherwise, women's duty is only in the family because she is uh, considered as Saha Dharmachari, means she shares her husband's religious duties. That's what Sri Dharma Pattati is saying. That she, in all the epics and Puranas, the wife is frequently referred to as one who shares in her husband's religious duties, Saha Dharmachari. So here we can say that we see that in Ramayana, Mother Sita, she performs lots of ceremonies, number of ceremonies, rituals, jointly with Rama before his installation. And even she take part in Dasarada's Shraddha ceremony together with Rama and Lakshmana. You see? So Markandeya Purana also says that a man cannot fulfill his religious duties to gods, ancestors, and guests without a wife. For the wife shares the sacrifice, bears the children, and prepare the food. So in a sacrifice, um, women uh, cannot perform as a uh, main priest. Women cannot perform fire sacrifice. But in a grahastha ashram, if fire sacrifice is done, she without the wife, the man cannot perform. Wife is a must for any household sacrifice, except the diksha ceremony. Other ceremonies, graha pravesham, many ceremonies, marriage, any of course, marriage, husband and wife are needed, and any other rituals. This even pindadan, wife is needed. So in the absence of wife, what a man can do. A man can have golden image or kusa grass substituted. But the wife may never use such image of her husband to perform the sacrifice in his absence. The wife cannot do alone. Okay. So these are all like guidelines that women cannot perform as I saw one video where a Western woman is performing a sacrifice. That is not there. I don't know. It's very surprising. Women cannot perform sacrifice alone. She can sit as a companion with the husband. She can perform like that. So, similarly, but she gets the equal amount of benefit as the husband. It's not that because she is not the main person of the sacrifice, she will not gain anything. She gains. She gains. See, all spiritual merits she gains by performing her own role, not by imitating or forcing herself into uh, man's duty. So, this we have to be clearly understood. Okay, these are all my merits. I follow these things and I will be awarded. So, a man is highly dependent on a wife. A husband is highly dependent on wife for five things. Shastra says, Manu Samhita says, five essential things. One is children. Second is religious rituals. And third, obedient service. Fourth, sexual pleasure. And fifth, going for heaven. And no, yeah, obedient service, sexual pleasure, same. And is going for heaven for both himself and his ancestors. For example, if a man wants to do pindadan for the ancestors, she needs he needs his wife. So any sacrifice he needs wife. So for all these five important things, he need a wife. So wife is a very important uh, family member for a husband. So when the man understands this, then the family is very peaceful. Okay. So wife after marriage, wife understands her duties completely from morning till evening. Her life should be centered around these things, along with her daily sadhana. It is not that okay. Some I have seen. Okay, you have told me Stri Dharma, one husband. I don't have spiritual dharma. No, we can simultaneously we should take up Krishna consciousness. That gives us enormous power. You perform your womanly duty along with your Krishna conscious duty, then you become very, very powerful. That we see in Shastra. I narrated many devotees' life history, and like Savitri, you have taken the example of Savitri. She was a highly intelligent lady, but simply she was very simple, only performing household chores and duties, and she was able to see Yamaraja and had a conversation with Yamaraja. You see Devuti, she was such a pure devotee. Then later in life, the Supreme Lord became her son. So we see all these things. By doing family duty, you don't go down, you go up. Materially, you may not have money. Definitely, because when you go out and earn 1 lakh per month, then your bank balance will be there, but not spiritual balance. Spiritual balance is very important, right? And also peace of mind. Because when women goes out, she's always in fear and tension. Safety, and we have to deal with other outsiders. So all these things are very difficult for women. Women's nature, so she's very soft, sensitive. So dealing with outsiders is difficult for her. But still, now modern life made her okay. You go drive bike, no, then earn money, become equal. All these things are there. But lots of workload, stress, all these things make her weak in the family. The family is neglected then. The children become, they have no attention to the children. Then the children become distracted with mobile phones, TVs, because mother's attention is not there. Mother is busy working outside. So the children deviate. The children don't have focus. The children doesn't have love means then their growth has deficiencies. That's why the modern society is so bad now. They don't have guidance. Mother is a guide in the house. In everything, she takes care of children. For small things, big things, everything, she should be there. When the children are angry, time to time, she has to feed them, take care of them. But when she goes out for a responsibility work, there are so many profession women choose. Huh? You see that day and night women are working in night shift also. And then daytime she will be drowsy. Who will take care of the children? So many such things happen, but the Shastras designed separate duties for women and men. Because the society is not following that, we have multiple side effects. Side effects of materialism, we can write an article nicely. So much side effects are there. Nobody is happy. The women are not peaceful because it is so much for their softness, because women are soft and they have to be protected. But going out, meeting so many challenges, it gives us stress. But better you be peacefully settled in family life. And okay, now many Matajis contact me. Now I am here, what to do? I'm in job. I cannot leave the job. It is, attractive salary, attractive, you know, prestige, all these things. I'm already into this. According to their situation, I give different suggestions. But the basic is this: you learn and you teach your children also this. The materialistic education also is so complicated. And this is very difficult for women. So they don't do physical work, then health is down. You see, the modern world, especially in India, there is no normal delivery because we don't do any physical work. Sit and write, read. No, no cleaning the house, no cleaning the utensils, no sit and stand, no such work. Then how normal delivery will come? So health is hampered. No physical work, no health is hampered. We need to physically work to remain peaceful. So we understand that the Shastra guides us properly. So as much as possible in this modern society, because the family members may not be devotees. You may agree with all these points, but the family members may not be devotees, and they may harass you. Oh, go, get educated, go for job. Don't worry about household chores. You do this. Parents may insist, or may sometimes husbands are insisting. That is very pathetic. So if unmarried girls come, I tell, okay, when you get married, you convince your husband. So fortunately, devotee Prabhus mostly they prefer housewives. So we are in the safe society mostly. I don't know. Some men they want working. Some devotees also they want more money. 90%, in my experience, 90% Prabhus they agree the wives to be sweet housewives because they agree with my lectures. Mostly men are also listening because it is very much supporting to them, very much supporting to them, and they like also. So um, we try to follow Stri Dharma. The young girls, many newcomers are here. So again and again I repeat that make a vow that in this life I will like Ram made a vow. No, in this life only one wife. Though he could have done because he is a Satriya, a king. A king can marry many. His father married many. But for he made a vow because he wanted to be a best husband. Mother Sita, best wife. So chastity should be the first goal for every girl. If you are unmarried, please don't look at men. You look at only your husband. Keep your chastity. That also first starts from looking. That's why in Bengal marriages, they have 9 million ceremony. I was surprised. Nowadays, they see so many times before marriage. In Bengal marriage, the girl should cover the eyes with the pan leaves, betel leaves, and first time she see the husband in the marriage ceremony. That means that girl, this is there in the Shastra that the girl should never see anybody else in her life. First, any men in other way. So she sees the husband in the marriage ceremony first time with purity. So it starts from the eyes and it starts from the ears also. Women get cheated by ears when some men come and say you are beautiful, you are a good lady, you cook nicely. Women gets melted and fall in love or attracted to. So all these things we should control. We should not fall into prey. We should protect ourselves, depend on Krishna, Guru Parampara for a nice husband. Or if you have a husband, you please serve him nicely because that's what it is said. Though, yeah, anger may come. Some people say that Mataji, you give us so much rules, we are not able to follow. See, ultimately in Krishna consciousness, we need to we need to get a Krishna Prema. Or everybody is in Krishna Prema? No, we are working for it. Similarly, the ideal wife, ideal Stree, to become an ideal Stree like Devahuti, Suganya, Savitri, Sita Mata, Draupadi, so all these exalted ladies, they are our ideals. So we try. I am not saying one day you become Savitri. We try. At least when we try, then mercy will be there, then we will get the strength to follow. The strength will be given. If you want to be like this, then Krishna helps you. So, my dear girls, I wish we make a wonderful society if you all become a wonderful wife and mother. So that is our ultimate bodily duty. Then through this body, we attain the Supreme Lord. So we follow the Dharma, we follow the auspicious things which are mentioned in the Shastras. Small things, maybe it is very, very small things, but it makes difference. Yeah, some devotees they preach like this. Dress code doesn't matter. You chant properly, that matters. No, whatever you look outside, that is inside also. That changes your consciousness. The way you dress yourself affects your inner self. Yeah, that's why we put tilak. That's why we put kantimala. You, some devotees they will keep the hair loose. Tilak and kantimala looks like what? I don't know. I don't understand. In YouTube, one lady is giving classes, viral classes, but open air. We're surprised. When a woman keeps the air loose, means it is inauspicious. And with the tilak, she is wearing tilak. Krishna will close the eyes if you keep the air loose. So, how we dress, how we speak, how we behave definitely affects our inner consciousness. That's why some people say that dress doesn't matter. You should be pure inside. Yes, we should be pure inside, that is for sure. But we should be pure outside also. Outside, okay, I wear whatever I want to wear for convenience. Some people are saying, for convenience, sari means very difficult. For my convenience, I wear this. Everything is inconvenient in this material world. So, like that, you cannot compromise with everything. So, how you look is very important because you gain respect. I have seen in, I don't know, some devotees even wear small dresses and still claim themselves to be devotees. And so all these things, it's like, fancy devotion. I don't know how to describe that. Is that devotion? I don't know. I don't know. Outsiders may be like that, but being a devotee, saying that, dress doesn't matter. There's some propaganda is going on in ISKCON. Men also, some men, one man is saying in pant shirt and then he says, dress doesn't matter. You can dress anything and then remain a devotee. Slowly, they change all these rules. That is the Indian way of dressing. Why we should wear dhoti? Why we should wear sari? Then I will ask why you are wearing tilak and kantimala, why you are chanting. Don't do all these things. You go eat meat. It doesn't matter, no, what you eat doesn't matter. So you go eat meat, drink, and be merry. Why you are in Krishna consciousness? Many are like that. So, but we follow these simple things, which makes tremendous change inside. So in this attire, we cannot, do some abnormal things in this material world. We feel okay. I'm a chaste lady, so I have control over my senses. By controlling senses, I can focus on Krishna consciousness. I can perform well. All these things are noticed by the Supreme Lord, also the demigods. So I will be supported. A chaste lady is supported by the Supreme Lord and the other associates. So we try. Yeah, in the modern world, I agree. I agree with you all because modern world is very difficult because it is again, you are swimming against the current. Your classmates are your even devotees. One Mataji, old lady, she said, I remain fashionable. Why you are covering the head? She said, I said, when you take initiation, you cover your head, wear sari and take initiation. No, that should be your standard for the rest of the year. At least when you are in the temple or when you are with the devotees, you should have some etiquette. Then she accepted, yeah. Devotees, for devotees easy to accept, but for non-devotees or devotees who have a low standard. So when I said, even for devotees, we need to preach, wear sari, wear sari. No, that is in your group. Some devotees, they say that. That is in your group, you have to wear sari. In our group, no problem. Our Guru Maharaj doesn't say no. No problem. No Guru Maharaj promotes you wear anything and chant. No, you make it like that. No, you come here, no, in Western countries or in Arab countries, Middle East, we have freedom of dress. Similarly, we have freedom of not going back home, back to God. And also, Krishna will see that small thing. This is a small thing, isn't it? It's not a big thing. It is not a big thing like, you cross the mountain. It's a very, wearing a sari is a simple, very simple thing. I think nobody is here from Western country. When Western Matajis, they choose to wear only sari because, it protects. It is a womanly dress, women friendly. Okay? So we follow small, small things also, big, big things also. Wearing a sari is a small thing, and being a chaste woman is a big thing. From small to big, we follow, try to follow, and achieve success. Okay, I end here. So I have completed all the points given by this Yajnavalkya Trayambaka in Sridharma Paddhati. I will, in the, I'm going to write a book. In that, all these quotes will be there. Sanskrit quotes and references are there. So to make us strong, only we give the uh, references from Shastras because people follow that. If it is mentioned in the Shastra, we should follow. So that's why we refer, we give. So, my dear girls, try to follow as much as possible. If you can remain perfect chaste lady, good. If you follow 10%, good. Like that, I'm asking you as much as because many of you may be in big cities like Calcutta, Bombay, Chennai, Bangalore. So different cities you may be from, and the culture is different. I'm surprised many girls from such big cities are also coming for Sri Dharma classes. That is very good. So I wish that these girls follow this and achieve success. Okay, I have question here. Thank you for this wonderful class. As the book marathon is going on in ISKCON right now, I wanted to ask you, how should I participate in it as a woman? Is this service is this service essential for females to do? Because in book distribution, we often have to interact a lot with opposite gender. See, if women wants to do book distribution, you have time. Recently, one Mataji contacted me. She is having 3 children, and she doesn't have maid in the house. She has to chant 16 rounds, cook 3 times, and do all household chores. Is it practical to say, oh, go for book distribution? Not practical. The book distribution is mainly for brahmacharis. Okay, like I am saying, cooking and cleaning is mainly for ladies. So this department is mainly for brahmacharis. Women can do book distribution in the extra time with other ladies. Maybe you can go to women's college or where women alone are there, women's departments, or with a team of devotees. If you are married, you can go with your husband, or few families together can go if you have time. That is very important because most of the time, because I'm insisting Sri Dharma, household chores, cooking, cleaning, taking care of children, because many times these services are neglected, household services are neglected. If the family is supportive, you can go with the support of the family, but this dealing with other men, that too unknown, even dealing with other devotee men is not good. Unnecessarily talking to other men is not good. Here in this Stri Dharma Paddhati, it is mentioned that she can only talk to
have to almost
Close
झाड़ू
relatives,
करवी संध्या देवी.
close relatives, vendors, with service related things, that's all. Otherwise, no men association. So, but when you go out, you need to. So, I don't support distribution. I'm sorry. Book distribution is Prabhupada's favorite service. In those days, even Prabhupada disciples, women disciples, did this to bring the society in the mission. It was missionary. But if it disturbs, if it is not safe for you, please don't do this. Okay. Somebody raised a hand for question. So this is wrong if sometimes Prabhuji helps in household chores, like in periods. No, it is not wrong. Husband should help. Periods only husband has to do. Wife is in holiday. So husband, it is not wrong to help a wife. It is good. But he is not not at times, like when wife is sick, wife is under periods, husband has to do. It's not wrong, absolutely right. It is said that a wife should not address her husband with his name. How should they be addressed? A different way you can address. In each culture, they have different way of addressing the husband. In ISKCON culture, addressing a husband is like some they address husband as Hare Krishna, some they address husband as Hari Bol. This is ISKCON culture. Or you can use a respectable word in your own language. In Hindi, we can call G. In Tamil also, we have such terms. Or one girl is calling her husband as Swami. That is also nice, but if you feel shy, then better you call him Hari Krishna, Krishna, or some god's name. One Mataji is calling her husband Hari. So something like that with Krishna's name, not his name. It is disrespectful. I have seen some Mataji calling the husband in public. I thought one Mataji was calling her husband in public like so. I thought she's calling whom she is calling like that. Eh, no, the name. Lokanatha. She was calling Lokanatha. Who is this Lokanatha? Maybe her servant or what? Like that she was calling. Now the way you call is also, or some people they call, no? They tell the names, husband's name and Prabhuji. Calling Prabhuji, I'm very against. Calling the husband Prabhuji because you call the other men also Prabhu only. Then husband Prabhu. Which Prabhu? See, I told some girls, but they don't listen to me. They call my Prabhuji, they say. My husband, you tell, no? So we don't know which Prabhuji. So don't call husband Prabhuji. Yeah, he is Prabhu only, but you should call him uh, because if you call other Prabhus as Prabhus, then what is the discrimination between your husband and others? So there should be some discrimination. So calling the husband by name means disrespect because Shastra says husband is the guru of the wife. Parameshwar, Pati Guru. So he is in a higher position. So when a person who is in a higher position, you cannot call him in a singular. That means it will reduce his life. That's also mentioned in Shastra. If you call your husband disrespectful and call by name, that will reduce his lifetime. So how should you address to you decide? If you like the Swami is very good. You call him Swami. Yeah, in Bengal, they have this culture calling the husband as Swami, Natha, or Ji. That word you should use only for your husband. That also you make sure. And you call everybody G and the husband also G doesn't look nice. Only for him you design one nice way of calling him. By that he will be very happy. You see, you try and see. Married women, you can try and see. You call him nicely, he will be very happy. And Hare Krishna Mataji, can we make a Juda by making Triveni or by loose hairs? And from where we can get its reference? See, you have to make the tie the hair by taking central partition. You put the kumkum here if you are married, and then tie your hair. Other things I don't know. Means triveni means you put like this. There are designs, but the main rule for hair is that never keep it loose. It should be always tied. It should not be loose. If it is loose, the subtle elements enter your mind through the loose air. That's why it is told that you have to tie. Even men, they have to tie the shika. The shika is not kept loose. The air should not be loose. Then, the subtle elements easily enter the mind. That's why it is said like that. Okay. So you make designs in your air designs and, some designs if you want to look nice. Use some different buns and things. That is okay, but it should be tied, not loose. Can we preach Sri Dharma to non devotees? Why not? Please preach. At least they remain with one husband in one lifetime. So this is wrong if sometimes Prabhuji help in. No, it is not correct. I answered. Any other question? How is it that some ladies are able to take up to Sri Dharma, but some ladies get disturbed just by looking at our attire and head cover? How do we deal with those? Very good. Ladies, if you are bound to see them and associate with them in a small ISKCON temple, okay, I understood. See, when, like for example, I am in Middle East country or Western countries, or in America, and also in India, some cities, the Matajis, they wear lipstick, they wear modern dress, and tilak also, tilak and kantimala. And so they are like that. And we go with head covering, simple, and they don't like also. They like, we are modern and you are, desi or some such things are happening. See, you have a goal. You pursue that goal. You don't get disturbed by the Maya around.
Mm. Okay.
Okay, so don't disturbed by the Maya around. The people will
Mm.
come and anyway. But
Mm.
here, this is Dharma which is dictated by Prabhupada. So we need to follow. Then later they will also follow. You be strict in your things.
Mm.
Well, I will
Mm.
cover the head. I will wear only sari. I will remain simple. I don't use extra makeups.
Mm.
That is my goal. So if
Some.
they disturb,
Mm.
you say, I'm sorry. My
Mm.
son used to ask me questions because when we go to temple only, sometimes the other devotees, it's when he was small, other devotees themselves, they give biscuits, this packet juice, which I deny. No, 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 we are not supposed to eat. No, they are also devotees, they are also eating. Only you are denying. I said, no, we have a different rule and they have a different rule. Yes, I say, no, our Guru Maharaj will not agree. And Prabhupada will not agree outside biscuit and all. If you want, I can make at home and give you. This is outside. We are not supposed to eat, please. So, same rule. But on that basis, I don't have any argument with people. See, my own neighbor, I have many neighbors who wear chudidar or whatever it is. No top, no dupatta. I don't mind. Because Stridharma class, they are not coming. I cannot tell them. See, this is one standard which we have to follow in Krishna consciousness. If they are not following, their gurus are not telling, their seniors are not telling. So then some people ask me also. They don't see my YouTube videos. Mataji, you always wear saris. Yes, this is the rule for a devotee, no? You always wear sari. You always chant holy name. As a woman, I always wear sari. This is
Mm,
a rule, but it is not written. It is understood.
mm.
Correct, no? So don't worry
Yes.
about others. You have a
For
stand,
example,
follow that. That will have impact on your life. Wearing
yes.
sari will have impact on your life. Your consciousness will change. You will remain
Okay.
humble. You will remain, you feel so very bliss. This devotee consciousness will come. You wear sari, cover your head, you will feel some energy. Because this is how, see, I am a South Indian. Covering head is not good for us. In South India, I don't cover. But in ISKCON temples, in ISKCON things, I do cover my head. So,
Last thing, sorry, regarding this.
uh,
That sometimes happens that we don't go in conversation, but they keep coming to us and keep asking and
you
listen.
tell
So how?
my whatever, my guide, my mentor strictly said, that's why I'm following.
Okay, okay.
You say that I'm under guidance of some Mataji, and she's saying, because they may not understand that. You say that it is beneficial. Wearing a sari is beneficial for us. It's simple rule. It is not is it a complicated rule? It's a
No.
simple rule. Neha, first I will go to Neha's question, then I will come to Rasa Purnima Mataji. Neha, please. What is your question, Neha? Please unmute yourself. Neha, ठीक है. How to take the wearing of sari and at the same time some prefer to wear gopi dress also. How to understand this? If it's strictly okay or strictly sari only. See, regarding gopi dress, if you are below 16, you wear. Or if you are okay, little more older also, you can wear before marriage. The gopi dress is a little like gopi dress only. Gopis can wear. We are not gopis. Okay, Neha, you are not able to unmute. I'm trying. You can type the question in the chat box. Okay, so this is the gopi dress I'm saying that it is a sari at least gopi dress is bit attractive, correct, no? Attractive and it attracts others' attention. If you are young girl, I will say okay, you are young girl, so you want to be look nicely, you wear. So this is not for every if you are 16 years you wear, after that you please come to sari, okay. And so sari is better. Sari is better. Can we dance in big group of matajis in circle slowly? Only in mataji's group you can dance, but not in front of men or in front of public. If it is a mataji's group, you please dance. uh, okay, can I unmute and ask? Yes, yes. You can ask this Manisha. Manisha, you can ask question. You can
Hare
unmute
Krishna
and ask.
Mataji.
Yes, yes, Mataji.
Hare Krishna Dhanmata.
Dandat
Mataji,
pranam.
in sari, like if we are wearing sari, but we like our stomach is visible, our whole body shape is visible. So, like, but in salwar suit, like everything is
Yeah,
covered.
everybody is
So,
saying like that, In
why?
sari, see, sari can be like, very, very body opening dress also. We see that in the blouse also, backless.
Yeah, and that
And the
like if
cinema
we wear.
heroines and other, even everybody, normally they have like a tie like that. Back is zero on everything is exposed. Hip in the sari, hip should be visible little bit, not blouse should be. Many devotees they wear full hand and then full hip covering, but the sari is designed in such a way that it is you have some hair circulation in your body also. So in that way, hip should not be like in a cinematic way showing everything. You wear
Because
sari without showing your hip. Salwar is a Muslim dress.
yeah,
Salwar is a Muslim dress. Some Matajis wear when they travel or you know, when they do exercise. Otherwise, the salwar is not an Krishna conscious dress. It is a Muslim dress, and also pant is inconvenient for women.
yeah. But Mataji, like in sari, I don't feel comfortable in sari because like if we wear blouse also, we take plates, and if we put our hand up, everything like we can see other women's also. So like I feel comfortable in a suit more than sari. Like how to understand this? Like because I think sari is more exposed. It expose more than salwar suit if you take proper dupatta cover. Uh,
No, no. Salwar kameez again. I said it's not
yeah,
showing the body. Okay, I agree. But nowadays, salwar kameez is very badly wear. In down,
yeah.
they wear that legging. I feel that
Hmm.
they are wearing some cloth or not. It is like that. In
Hmm.
salwar kameez, the body is a little bit exposed. And sari, if you wear carefully, it won't be exposed.
Okay.
And in sari, the stitching is less. Sari's
Hmm.
main point is salwar is cut and stitched, that
Okay.
it is not good for health. Your aura is disturbed. In sari,
Okay.
less stitching. You understand what I say?
Yeah. Yeah.
Sari has
Now.
protection layers also. Inside you wear one skirt and then you wear a sari and blouse. Inside also you wear inner and then you cover. Sari, if it is properly wore, then it is not explosive. Salwar may be comfortable. I don't know. I am not comfortable with salwar. The sari is the comfortable dress if you wear and see.
Yes,
While working,
Mataji.
you want to work, then
No,
that.
Mataji. I live in UK
Uh,
actually. So
uh.
here I don't wear sari. Sometime if we
This
go
is the
somewhere
problem
like
with the Western countries. Some
yeah,
Matajis in Western countries also decided to wear only sari
yeah,
because that is spiritually it will support you. Then this salwar is a little bit. It gives you freeness.
mm, yes.
Some kind of the dress which you wear also affects your consciousness.
Mm. Yes, Mataji. I work in school, so there we don't allow sari.
Okay,
They
then
don't allow
okay, no
us.
problem. But
Yeah, but
you try as much as possible. That's what I'm saying. Different rules are there, but the
yeah,
one main important rule is you please follow. No
yes.
fighting with the husband, no separation from the husband, no divorce. Live with only one husband is the first important rule. Other rules you follow as much as possible. You follow and see, you will feel the difference. You always wear sari and see the consciousness difference. You will
When
feel
we go to yeah, when we go to my in-laws, like there we wear sari only, like in native village.
because
So
that gives
there,
you
yeah,
a
there
protection, I
we
think. Sari's consciousness is different from Salwar's consciousness.
yeah,
You know?
and so many ladies they wear sari with very thin plaits, and this
No,
I
no,
don't
no,
like
no.
that. So
No,
I
no.
cover
In
it,
sari
and I
also, I
just
told
cover.
no. I mean, I have seen heroines, even in dharmic, like for example, they are taking Ramayana or Mahabharata or Krishna Lila. The Devi Devatas, they show up full naked only. The women with sleeveless and the breast is exposed, hips are exposed. You see in the teleserials, the Devis, if they see how angry they will be. Mother
Hmm.
Parvati exposing everything. Lakshmi ji. feeling as if nothing she's wearing. Like that, they take movies in sari only, open air. These are all against Shastra because this is, the filmmakers are karmis and they don't know anything. So they do
Mhm.
all these things. But we know things, so we follow, right?
Okay, Mataji.
Hare Krishna,
Thank,
So,
thank
Mataji.
you so much, Mataji.
Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna.
Sorry, can
Hare
I say
Krishna
something
Mataji.
regarding?
Yeah, now Neha is
Mataji,
waiting long. Now
yeah,
our,
Mataji, sorry, I was not able to unmute.
ah,
Hare Krishna Mataji. Thank
Hare
you for
Krishna.
such an enlightening class. Thank you so much, Mataji. Much needed for me. Thank you. Mataji, I have a question. One day we were reading, I'm also from Swindon, UK.
Mm,
Mataji, one day we were reading Prabhupada Leelamrit in a class.
mm.
So Mataji, there it was like Prabhupada was very happy with some Mataji that he was saying to that Mataji that you should go and do book distribution. So
Oh,
Mataji,
that.
now in class you said that the women should not do book distribution. So Mataji, how
I'm
should
not
we
saying
understand?
no book distribution. You can
Okay, but
do, but the importance priority is household chores. Leaving household chores, leaving the husband, small children crying at home. How you can go?
okay, and Mataji, if we are going, so we should only go and preach to only women, not to the
Ah,
men. Right?
then it is no. But what I say that is when you have time, you Prabhupada will be definitely pleased. But if you go
Mm-hmm.
in a safe society, like if you go, some few Matajis together go
Yes, yes,
and do,
Mataji.
but you have to deal with men also.
Yes, yes,
So,
Mataji.
but you go in a protective manner and then and
Okay,
do it. I'm not
okay,
saying no. Definitely,
okay.
this is important service, but
Yes, yes.
mostly it is meant for brahmacharis. Mostly it is meant for brahmacharis, and mostly
Mm.
they become successful. Imagine you go and you talk to men, bring
Yes,
them to temple. It's all big task, right? Women are
yes,
not
yes.
in fundraising. Women are not in deity worship. Women are not in book distribution. Have you seen book marathon? This Mataji number one. Have you seen ever? It's very difficult for
No.
her
Yes.
because her family duty will stop her doing all these things. You can
Okay. Yes.
do, but how will you manage other duties? I'm asking you. Are you married?
Yes, Mataji, I have two kids.
Then
One is
how will you
7 months old.
manage?
Mataji,
See,
I'm not good in book distribution. I never do that.
hmm.
But I'm asking in a general because
General
yes,
only I'm asking if the
yes,
Shastras are saying these are all important for women, then how we can do book distribution? Practical question.
yes.
I have seen one Mataji in South India. She is number one book distributor in the Back to Garden magazine and all. What
Mm-hmm.
she is widow. Children are
Mm-hmm.
settled. Now she has become Vanaprastha. But still she is with the family only, one
Mm-hmm.
of her children. And she's very, so she became number one. Old, no? Old.
Mm-hmm.
Then also she is in the safe ground only.
Yes, yes, Mataji.
So safely, if you can do perform this, I welcome. You please do it. But my
Mm-hmm.
question is, in Swindon, no maids at home. You have to do
Yeah.
all washing, three times, two
Yes,
times cooking, cleaning,
yes, yes,
washing clothes, taking care
yes,
of
Mataji.
children, 16 rounds, Mangalarti, Tulsi Puja. Where is the
Yes,
time? You tell me. Then classes like this, no
yes,
time.
yes, Mataji. Yes, yes, Mataji.
Correct, no?
Yes, 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 Mataji. Thank you
But
so much.
still, if you are like Vanaprastha, old Mataji, and you have lots of time, you assembled some Matajis designed one day. Okay, one day we will go to this place and together 5 6 Matajis together you hmm,
Mm-hmm.
do. Then
Okay,
once many times I went, but
okay,
in the beginning when I went, I had some problems. Not now, 30 years before. And I
okay.
had some problems. My authority said, you don't go. You take
Mm-hmm.
children's class and women's class. That's it.
Yes, 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 Mataji. Totally
Because
understood.
you cannot. If I preach to a man, then I cannot give my number to him.
Mm-hmm.
I have to call him to the temple. The temple authorities clearly told. And when you preach to men, you cannot in women, okay, but men, how third party, how will you continue? You give book, he may want to associate with you. That you cannot do. That only brahmacharis can do. Brahmacharis can take them to temple, associate with them, visit them.
Okay.
Book distribution done, then it should continue also sometimes. If they come with the queries, we can give the local temple's address. You please come here. Those things we difficult for us to do. Once I went to book distribution. That time I had no child. My husband went to office and some few Matajis together we went to on Sai Baba temples. Every Thursday, lots of people come there. And I went with a very beautiful young lady. And the situation was so embarrassing. Men came like, to look at her, to talk to her. It was so embarrassing situation. Then I started going. Anyway, for me, no problem. I was not so beautiful. She was a very beautiful girl. And she also wear a beautiful gopi dress with t-shirt. This is all ISKCON style. And skirt and t-shirt. And dupatta in the neck, not on the breast. Definitely it will attract men. She was very attractive. Then book distribution didn't happen. Something will happen. Why? Joshi is saying wearing this salwar is comfortable. Yes, in devotional service, we leave our comforts also sometimes. When you come to sari, then you will feel that sari is more comfortable than the salwar. For me, sari is more comfortable. So here is a question: when we are in periods, can we prepare boga? If nobody is there in the house, you have to cook. If you are only woman in the house and husband doesn't know cooking and he also busy in his job or business, then you cook, and after cooking you don't touch it. Ask your husband or children to offer it. That way you can do it. And if you have deities, you cannot offer it. If you have photos, you can offer it. But generally it is said that we are not, if a husband can cook even once a day, he can cook. So you find a solution by yourself. If nobody else is there, then no other way.
Okay, Mataji. Thank you, Mataji.
Thank you, Hare Krishna. Okay. So any other question regarding Stri Dharma? Thank you all. Today we had strength. Krishnavani. Thank you. So we will see next week with some other topic. Please go to my YouTube channel, and I have described about many wonderful Vedic women. Very interesting lectures are there, so you can go and get your answers. Regarding periods, I gave a separate class, what to do, what not to do. And regarding dealings with in-laws, especially with mother-in-law, I gave 2 classes in English and Hindi also, same topic. So here is one question. Please go to my YouTube channel and listen to all those lectures. Here is one question by one Mataji. I'm currently doing job which I want to leave because I feel good and satisfied by doing household work. But my parents and people around me says that I am running from my responsibility by not doing job. I am lazy. I told you in the class also, the society is corrupted highly. Now, in this corrupted society, you have to survive. So one way is, now presently you are unmarried, I feel, because parents. But to satisfy your parents, you do some job which is very safe for you. Protect your chastity, do the job. When you get married, you convince your husband. Taking care of husband, taking care of children needs full-time job. So you convince your husband, and then that is in your hands. and don't go for job. Now, presently, with the parents who may be non-devotee, if devotee parents are also encouraging job. I don't know how. So, if you don't have money, again and again, I tell in all lectures, if you don't have food to eat, if you have heavy financial crisis, then you go out and earn money. Otherwise, to protect yourself, to protect your consciousness, to remain peaceful, you be at home. Okay, then particularly this girl who is telling me, you have this idea in your mind, and in future you please convince your husband. Or before marriage nowadays you deal, no, you have a conversation, no, you say that I don't want to work. If you agree for that, then I will marry you. Like that you speak and then get married. Okay. Thank you all. Okay. Thank you, dear devotees. So we will see in next class. Vanchakalpadarubhasya kripa sindhubhyevacha patitanam pavanebhyo vaishnavebhyo namo. Hare Krishna.